Now, you want to tell me why you stopped the work on May 23rd?
After a series of incidents and rude behavior at my home.
Explain what the rude behavior was.
All right, first incident was they came to work at my house and
Who's
they were
the they?
Michael and his helper, and they
Who's
were
the helper?
Guy Joe that we had hired at the time. He doesn't work with us no more.
He doesn't work with you anymore. And how long had he worked with you at the time that you started Miss Davis's job?
For maybe a month.
So you were dissatisfied with his service. That's why he was terminated.
Yes, ma'am. Well, he left himself. I didn't fire him.
Okay. Continue.
Okay. They were wandering around in my backyard, and I said, "Hey, what are you guys doing out there? The job is inside the house." And he said, "Well, I'm out here looking for a water spigot." I said, "Well, why didn't you ask me?" And that's all was said. Then the next day when his father came, his father said, "What the hell did she think we were going to do, steal something? Don't she know we have more money than she has?" And I thought, wow. I didn't know if that was a dry sense of humor or it was just rudeness, but the job had just gotten started. I let it go. Second incident was they spent a day and a half putting a new ceiling up in the bathroom and then realized they forgot to put the insulation in. I brought it to his attention.
Just a second. Who was there when that happened?
Michael and his helper, Joe, as he's named him now.
All right, Michael, let's start with the ceiling. Did you put up a new ceiling?
Yes, we did.
Did you have to take it down to put in the insulation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And on what date did that happen?
Couldn't honestly tell you.
Was that at the beginning of the job?
Around the 14th. Around the 14th. Okay.
If I want you to answer me, I'll ask you to answer me.
Okay.
Now, can you tell me why you didn't put in the insulation?
It just slipped our mind.
Okay, so it was a mistake.
It was a 10-minute mistake.
Just a second. It was a mistake.
Yes, ma'am.
What's next?
Second issue was part of this rehab job was renovating a closet in the same room to accommodate a washer and dryer. And they put in a new wall to accommodate it and framed it out new and put new piping. The pipes don't fit in the wall. They protrude out of the wall. And they can't be fixed because they were concreted in the floor.
Who concreted them in the floor?
Michael.
Michael, she has photographs of this, I'm sure, to show me. Do you know what she's talking about?
Every pipe that we've had in there was inside the wall. I did not see any pipes sticking out of the wall. We didn't have any problem with pipes sticking out of the wall.
Did she ever bring that to your attention?
No, ma'am.
I'd like to see a photograph of it. Do you remember framing out the closet, Michael?
Yes, ma'am.
You had to reset piping for the washer and dryer?
Yes, ma'am. We had a plumber come in and do our plumbing work.
And did they have to be cemented in? Who did the cement work?
I did, ma'am.
Plumbers just did the piping.
Yes, ma'am. Now, we did not have to frame that whole wall. That wall was an existing wall. We just had to put a couple more studs inside that wall.
Well, this is what she's talking about. Would you show that to me?
It's probably the clean out. Oh, the drain. Drain? Yeah. I was there for the drain. I was there when the plumber did the work for the drain. It was explained to her because of the way the plumbing was set up that that drain would actually have to come out into the room to be able to make the connection. And it would not interfere with the washer and dryer being able to go in, so we would put a cabinet into that area when we were finished to cover that pipe up so it would not be exposed.
So the pipe was exposed?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, first it wasn't exposed. Now the pipe was exposed.
This pipe was exposed. I'm the one that framed that wall and turned the board sideways for the dryer to fit in.
What you're saying is that you later told her why it was protruding.
Before we even put the wall together, yes.
You had that conversation?